Columbia, South Carolina. WIS News 10 starts with developing news.
First at 6, a Richland County family is breathing a sigh of relief this afternoon after they rescued their 3-year-old child from what the Sheriff's Department is calling an abduction. The Richland County Sheriff's Department arrested 40-year-old Atia Thomas, seen here on your screen, and charged her with kidnapping Caden Thompson, who is nonverbal and autistic. Thomas, who is unrelated to the child, took that child back to her home, changed his clothes, and tried to escape the area when she was caught. That according to the Sheriff's Department. Sam Shapiro joins us live in studio with more. Sam, you spoke with Sheriff Leon Lott. What did he have to say?
Yeah, good evening, Nick. Lott says these scary moments overnight turned into a frantic search involving the child's family and deputies. Ultimately, he says Caden's father physically grabbed his son from Thomas before she attempted to leave in an Uber.
About 2 o'clock this morning, we had a parent's worst nightmare. That's to wake up and discover that your child is not in bed with you.
This is the scenario Sheriff Leon Lott says Caden Thompson's family woke up to Sunday morning. The Richland County Sheriff's Department says they were called to the 1200 block of Metz Road near Broad River Road after Thompson's family woke up to find their 3-year-old nonverbal autistic son wasn't with them, with the front door wide open. Shortly after deputies arrived to search for Caden, a person in a vehicle flagged down a patrolling deputy, saying he observed a woman approach Caden, RCSD says. That woman, according to deputies, claimed she knew where the child lived and would return him to his home.
We had a witness that saw the child with a woman, not connected to the family. Then we started getting ring cameras and videos from that and discovered that this woman had actually taken the child.
Sheriff Lott described when Caden's dad found his son in the arms of Thomas.
The father heard a noise that child makes. He recognized that as being his child. And then he started looking and then saw her with the child. And that's when he confronted her and physically took the child from her. And then she continued on toward and got into the Uber and took off.
While the Sheriff's Department doesn't know the motivation behind all this, Lott says he found it unusual that the suspect was attempting to leave the area in an Uber with the child after she told a witness she would be returning Caden home to his family.
We don't know what her motivation was at this point, what was in her mind, but we do know is that she took that child and she was leaving with that child. She had already called an Uber and was going to go away from the complex. So.
Deputies believe Thomas stayed in the area the entire time, Lott said. She is being held at the Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center, where she awaits a bond hearing. Live in the studio, Sam Shapiro, WIS News 10.
Sam, thank you. Thomas was charged in April of last year with unlawfully placing a child at risk. That according to county court records. That case still pending.